Hello, welcome to Spotlight on Souris. My name is Laura Higgs, and today we have with us the president of the Royal Canadian Legion, branch number 60, right here in Souris, Bob Aussant, and the president of the Ladies Auxiliary, Marie Peaslee. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. Now, I'd like to talk to you about the Legion here in Souris, located right on the main drag, First Street. You're the president. You've been the president for how many years now, Bob?
Well, this is the first year. I was the president years ago for a couple of years.
Before, okay,
Yeah,
so this is
right.
your first year back in the
Back.
position as well,
Right,
okay?
right.
So can you tell me a little bit about the Royal Canadian Legion and the things that you do for the community?
Okay, we sponsor the Cubs and Scouts. We try to assist members if they need it. And the personal care, we've donated money for equipment for different things there. And we've also tried to help out Victoria Park Lodge.
Some very good things in our community for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Marie, the Ladies Auxiliary, now they were started a number of years after the main Legion got going, but they've
That's
been
right.
going for how many years now?
60 years.
60 years,
We
wow.
celebrated our 60th anniversary this spring.
Wow.
And we still have one charter member, Ann Parham, and we helped her celebrate her 100th birthday.
Wow,
So,
that's great.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Really nice to hear. Now, a few years after that, when you guys started up the Ladies Auxiliary, you had made a mission, which is very similar to the Royal Canadian mission statement.
Right.
Can you give us that?
Well, we assist our members in need, and we help the branch whenever necessary, and we aid different organizations in the community when they need support.
Great. So what kinds of things do you do for your community?
Well, we give out one, sometimes two bursaries at school graduation, $500 bursaries. We've sponsored students to go to the Legion athletic camp. And I'm going to have to read some of these.
You
'cause
bet. Go right ahead. It's quite-
They've done a lot of things.
Absolutely. It's quite lengthy.
Let's see, over the last 10 years, we've raised $68,000.
Wow.
And 300 went back for kitchen equipment because we always have to upgrade. 3,400 went to the branch Poppy Fund. 31,000 went to assist the branch. And they used that money for different things like replacing the glass washer, replacing the ice machine. 2 air conditioners were replaced as well as regular operations. So, and we've assisted the Souris Pool, the Avalon Theatre project for the projector, conjugate meals. We've helped them with the dishwasher. The Souris Health Auxiliary, the ultrasound project, Arts Council, Food Bank, the Christmas Cheer Board. We help Deer Lodge and Ronald McDonald House,
Wow.
and also Brandon RHA Cancer Care, and the Provincial Council Scholarship. And this year we also gave money to the Ag Society. And that's just a few of the things that we've done
From
over
Ladies
the years.
Auxiliary,
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's a pleasure to be involved with that. How many members in the Ladies Auxiliary?
We have 44 members.
44
Now,
right now.
not all of them are active.
Oh, sure.
But most of them, I would say there's at least 38 that are active members.
Yeah,
So,
still able
yeah.
to be a part of the group, and
That's
some of
right.
our group have got a little older, so
Yes,
they just
yes.
are still with us by name and membership, but just
That's
not
right.
able to come
That's
and
right.
help
They
us out.
they can't come and
No.
help us anymore. But they still donate, like we do when we have the Legion Week, which is one of our fundraisers. Even if they can't do a lot, they will donate food for it. So,
Nice.
They still like to help
Participate.
wherever possible.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
right.
One way
That's
or
right.
another.
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure. So how many members are in the main Legion?
463 at the moment.
Really? Oh, that's great. That's great.
I actually counted them before I came over.
Good, good. Well, we're a strong force in our community and do a lot
Yeah.
for our community.
Right,
Yeah.
yes.
So it's not like we're just a little club where people can come and and socialize. You know, we do a lot of events. We help out a lot in our
Yeah.
community as
That's
well.
right.
For
Yeah.
sure.
That's
And we
right.
hold events as well. We
Plus,
certainly
we do, yeah.
Yes.
I know that there's
Yeah.
a tea going on there right now at the
Yes.
Legion. For
Yeah.
sure, somebody's birthday tea,
Right?
right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yes.
good, great.
Yeah,
A
90th
great,
birthday.
yeah, great celebration, 90 years,
Yeah.
yeah. Also, it's one of our Legion
Our
ladies
members, yes,
Right.
yes,
That's
it
there
is.
celebrating her 90th birthday, so.
Right.
And she
Yeah.
is also very active too in
Oh,
our community.
still, yeah.
Yes, very
For
active.
sure. So we just don't run with just simple donations of things like that. We
No.
have some kind of a funding process, so.
That's right.
Right.
We do catering, we do lunches for funerals, we do 90th birthday parties, we
Sure
do
do.
birthdays, retirement, Christmas suppers. We've worked at the Survivor Bonspiel. I mentioned Legion Week earlier. That is one of our big fundraisers.
Right.
And then we have meat draws twice a month. And
Where you provide supper.
yes,
Yeah.
when we do it, we provide supper as
Yeah.
well as the meat draw.
Yeah, and the supper is very reasonable when you come to a function like this, and so is renting your services. It's very reasonably priced.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And we also do, our big one is the Poppy Day Tea, which we do on November the 11th. So,
And that crosses over into some of the fundraising that you do as the general members, is
Pretty
that
well.
right?
Yeah.
Pretty well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you guys also participate in Legion Week.
Right.
And help with
We
some
try
of
and help wherever we can, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 The ladies helped out really well this week. Usually we divide it up in between, the ladies have 3 days and sports do 2 days. They weren't able to do it this year, so the ladies stepped in and did the whole week for us.
Absolutely, wow, great.
Yeah, it was super.
Yeah, good to hear, good
Yeah.
to hear. And other fundraisers that you have as the Legion, do you, sometimes you put on,
Well, we have the meat draw. And
Regular, you
it's
do the-
on every Friday.
Right.
And then there's bingos on Thursday
mhm,
and cribbage on Wednesday. Texas Hold'em is on the first Saturday of every month.
right, right.
And
And then you also had like a yard sale or a flea
a flea market type thing.
table for a
out-
couple
yeah,
years,
yeah.
and, yeah, so
Yeah,
that's,
there's different things. Yeah.
different things, and it really depends on who's on your committee and what they're able to.
Right.
To put on, right?
Yeah, what time they can devote to it. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good to hear, that you're doing the fundraising as well, but it's good to hear also that you're reasonably rated. So if people want to come and say, well, you know, we're having a celebration, even a family celebration, we
Yep.
want to have it catered to 25 people, you
Yep.
know, then that's something that the Ladies Auxiliary will
Oh,
look at,
yes.
and
Oh,
the
yes.
Legion will rent out, for sure.
That's right.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And there's one thing in the community I forgot to mention is we also do Meals on Wheels.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Right, I was gonna say,
Yes.
do we not do?
Yeah, we-
Yeah,
I used
yeah,
to
we
anyway,
do.
yeah.
Yeah, we still do our
Yeah,
Meals on
all the
Wheels.
different organizations in town will often help take turns
That's
doing
right.
Meals on Wheels,
Right,
correct?
because I remember delivering
Yeah.
that before when I was
Yeah,
on the executive.
yeah, I've helped out, even us nurses as a nurses union, we help out with Meals on Wheels as well,
Oh, yeah.
which is a great support to our
Oh,
community, a
right,
great support.
definitely.
Yeah.
Well, this is it.
So, but the
Yeah.
big thing that we have for the Royal Canadian Legion, of course, is Remembrance Day.
Right.
Now, Bob, what do we do to commemorate Remembrance Day here in our community?
Okay, on the 11th, we have a service, and we have it in Community Hall because it's big enough to accommodate. the
Right,
amount
because
of
it's for
people.
anyone to come.
It's for anybody, yeah, any denomination. And we march from the Legion down the street and come in, and we
And
usually try and get.
Your members do, but you
our-
have,
Well, this is for the executive. And then we try and get an honor guard from Shiloh as well
Great.
to assist us. They come as well.
right, the soldiers would
So-
love to participate in that.
Oh, they're very
Yeah.
good, really
Yeah,
good. Yeah.
wonderful,
They come out,
wonderful.
yeah.
They come and they're the honor guard for you to march down and,
Yep,
okay.
yep, yep,
So
really good.
that happens usually happens at 10:30, but that happens about,
Well, quarter
quarter
after 10
after?
that we leave the Legion,
yeah.
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 And
And
then
so-
after the service itself is over, we go back to the Legion and the wreaths are laid outside.
Right,
And there's, I forget how many, it varies every year.
yeah,
And after that's done, there's usually inside, we have it set up and we have coffee or tea, sandwiches, and
yeah.
so everybody can kind of warm up. It depends on the
Sure,
day.
sure. And the wreath laying is a very somber, important part of the day.
Yes.
And you have several groups that are represented that come and
Yep.
lay a wreath, is that correct?
Yep, yep.
So the Legion does the.
The Legion
who
has
else?
one, there's the mayor of the town.
Okay,
Oh man, I'm trying to think of all of them now, just kind of drew a blank here.
The Scouts,
The Scouts usually do one.
Scouts.
the Métis,
Right.
they do
right.
one.
They
And do
one.
the soldiers also lay
Yes.
a
Yes.
wreath as
Yes.
well? I
Yeah,
thought I saw
yeah,
that
if
one
they come,
when I
they
was
will
there.
do one
Yes.
too, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But it's a lovely part of the service.
Oh, it is, yeah.
As
And
long as
sometimes they will bring their, I don't know if you call it this, artillery, and they do the salute at
21 gun
11
salute.
o'clock.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah,
That's a
yeah,
good
they've
way.
done that for us too.
It's a good way to commemorate Remembrance Day.
Right,
Yeah.
For
yes.
sure.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
they're very good.
Yeah.
So of course, that's on the 11th of November, we know
Yeah,
that, at
yeah.
10:30 at the big hall here in Souris.
Right.
And it's open for everybody to.
Every
Yeah.
denomination. yeah.
And come early, because the times
There's-
I've attended, it's very packed.
Yes.
I would
Very
say it's
packed.
usually packed.
That's right.
Really good.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and they usually have a choir,
Yeah.
which is always excellent.
They're good.
That's right.
Usually a soloist, right?
Yep, yep.
And then a speaker. Every
Right.
year you ask a speaker.
Somebody.
Yes,
for-
we ask a minister from a different church to come and.
Every
Each
year.
year.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. It's a good way to have the whole community
Yeah,
involved.
we bring them all
Get
together.
everybody involved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you so much for coming out, Bob and Marie.
Well, thank you
Appreciate
very
your
much for
time.
having us and doing this for us.
Okay.
Appreciate
alrighty.
it.
I'd like to thank the volunteers of WCG TV. Gil Neufeld is our cameraman today. My name is Laura Higgs. Our producer is Sheila Kirkup. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a great day.